know what? I'm done with self-help. And if you're here, you probably are too. Because self-help implies there's something broken that needs fixing, something inadequate, something that needs someone else's 7-step system or morning routine to make you whole. But what if I told you that the greatest minds in history, Jung, Machiavelli, Buddha, and the Stoics, are here to give you something far more powerful, not self-help, but self-mastery. And before we go any further, if this resonates with you, hit that like button, because what I'm about to share might just change how you see yourself forever. Jung enters. Jung understood something profound. You're not helpless. You're unconscious. He said, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. Think about that. Right now, your shadow, all those parts of yourself you've rejected, denied, or hidden, is running the show. Your unexamined wounds are making your decisions. Your unintegrated and unseen darkness is sabotaging your light. Self-help says, fix the symptoms. Jung says, integrate the shadow. Get out from under what's holding you down. When you stop running from the parts of yourself you don't like, and instead face them, name them, and integrate them, make them a useful part of your life, that's when helplessness transforms into power, real power. The kind that doesn't need external validation because it comes from your wholeness. And here's where it gets interesting, because Buddha steps in and says, Jung, you're right about integration. But let me add this, the very concept of self that you're trying to master is the source of suffering. Buddha saw through the ultimate illusion that there's a separate self that needs to be helped, fixed, or even mastered. He taught that attachment to this idea of me and mine is what keeps you trapped in endless cycles of seeking and suffering. Self-mastery, from Buddha's perspective, isn't about building up a stronger ego. It's about seeing through the ego entirely. Don't miss that. It's about seeing through the ego entirely. When you recognize that your thoughts aren't you, your emotions aren't you, your circumstances aren't you, then who can make you helpless? Helplessness requires a you to be victimized. Invincibility comes from realizing there's nothing to defend. And if this is hitting you hard, comment below and let me know what's coming up for you. This community thrives on these discussions. Machiavelli interjects, beautiful philosophy, Buddha, but let's talk about the real world. Machiavelli wasn't about denial or transcendence. He was about power, and he understood one crucial thing. In a world of forces, political, social, and personal, you're either shaping reality or being shaped by it. Self-help teaches you to adapt to circumstances. Machiavelli teaches you to master them. He said it's better to be feared than loved if you cannot be both. Why? Because relying on others' goodwill makes you vulnerable. Self-mastery means understanding power dynamics so completely that you're never at their mercy. You want to move from helplessness to invincible? Stop being naive. Study human nature. Understand that everyone, including you, operates from self-interest. Then use that knowledge strategically, not to manipulate, but to protect yourself from manipulation, not to dominate, but to ensure you're never dominated. But then the Stoics clear their throats and say, you're all making excellent points, but let's bring this into focus. Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, Seneca, they understood the ultimate secret. You already have everything you need for self-mastery. Right now, the Stoics taught the dichotomy of control. Some things are up to you and some things aren't. Helplessness comes from trying to control what you can't. Mastery comes from perfecting what you can. They are handing you the keys to the castle. Take them. Your thoughts, up to you. Your judgments, up to you. Your actions, up to you. Other people's opinions, not up to you. Past events, not up to you. Future outcomes, not up to you. When Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters," he wasn't offering toxic positivity. He was offering freedom. Jung says, "Integrate your shadow." Buddha says, "Release your attachment to self." Machiavelli says, "Understand power." The Stoics say, "Focus on what you control." And when you combine all four, you become invincible. And that's the goal of this message. If you haven't subscribed yet, now's the time. We're building something special here, a community of people committed to real transformation, not quick fixes. So here's how you move from self-help to self-mastery. First, with Jung, stop running from your darkness, your anger, your fear, your shame. These aren't enemies. They're unintegrated parts of your power. As a mature adult, face them, own them, integrate them. Second, with Buddha, release your death grip on the idea that you need to be fixed. You're already whole. The problem isn't that you're broken, it's that you believe you're broken. See through that illusion. Third, with Machiavelli, open your eyes to how power actually works. Stop being naive about human nature. It is what it is, including your own. Strategy isn't cynicism, it's wisdom. Fourth, with the Stoics, focus relentlessly on what you can control. Your opinions, your impulses, your desires, your aversions. Master these, and external circumstances will lose their power over you. This is the path from helplessness to invincibility. Not because you've become some superhuman immune to pain or challenge, but because you stop identifying with the part of you that can be helpless in the first place. When you integrate your shadow, you release your illusions. And when you understand your power, you control what's yours to control. And suddenly, you're not looking for help anymore, because you've discovered something better, mastery. The Fab Four have spoken. Now it's your turn. Drop a comment below. Which of these four teachings hit you hardest? Jung, Buddha, Machiavelli, the Stoics? And if you got value from this, smash that subscribe button. We're just getting started. This is the wisdom of Jung, Machiavelli, Buddha, and the Stoics. And this is your invitation to self-mastery.